Hey everyone, and welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legends LG63 G2 Megatron. Yeah, the repaint of the Blitzwing Megatron mold already out there, but in decidedly more 90s colors. Get the other side because once again, Legends box. We can see right there. There's some nice artwork. There's the headmaster bit. More stuff. Stuff about how all the different modes. More artwork, copyrights and stuff in Japanese, and nice stuff on the back about all the different modes and little, I guess, Titan Master with it. And of course, there's the tank, and in it with this figure, you actually got a little sticker sheet. Nice thing is the Megatron Rules sticker from way back when, because that's what the G2 Megatron, or at least the Hero Megatron, had, and G2 Decepticon symbol and 2 Predacon symbols, actually. And of course, the instructions / comic. Again, comic. All stuff. It's actually a fairly long one, because it's 4 pages instead of 2. And the instructions, which are adequate, and his tech specs are there as well. He also comes with this gun, the Titan Master gun. And getting to the figure himself, he is a purple and black tank with some blue highlights. A very specific shade of blue. This is a really nice shade of purple. Initially, when they announced G2 Megatron, I was all excited, and then I found out it was not going to be the green and purple one. I was kind of disappointed about that, but then, got this in hand, and wow. Again, gorgeous shade of purple. I love it. It's a really nice, dark, rich shade of purple. Again, broken up a bit by black and blue here and there. It's kind of, I guess it's a one giant bruiser. And yeah, this is a tank mode. It comes with a different cannon from Blitzwing. It's the more of a large, fusion cannon type thing. And the turret can swivel back and forth. Although mine, because of, I don't know, something or another, gets kind of caught in these little ridges. So, but that likes to make it pop off, because this is not exactly the tightest connection, I noticed. It'll hold for sure, but it holds, but it's easy also to accidentally just do that. Again, especially if you just kind of try to swivel and it kind of slowly works itself up. So, there's that. It's got wheels. They don't roll super well, but they roll. So you can roll back and forth. He also comes with this gun. Again, like I said, which can plug in up here. There's the large port for this peg right here, and these 2 little pegs right here go in these 2 little ports right there. Like so. And there you go. Now it's got he's even more armed. I'm going to look at this Titan Master 2 real quick. It's a dragon. It's a red and gold dragon. Very familiar colors for those of us who grew up in the 90s. Because this actually is... I'm going to pull him out of his seat here. Hopefully. Because he's holding pretty good. There you go. This is actually Beast Wars Megatron right here. Purple and black mostly, except for his head, which is a silver helmet with purple face and red eyes. But yeah, it's Beast Wars Megatron more or less. It's supposed to be. You can see again, silver helmet, blue, purple, and all that. Basically, like any Titan Master / Headmaster person, just ball joints and the knees and hips can move forward and back, and that's pretty much it. On mine, this left one likes to come off really easily. I've already dropped it multiple times, almost lost it once. It just kind of pops right off. Doesn't take a whole lot of force. Just bending it into certain positions can cause it to pop off, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it's just Titan Master, so folds up and, there's a head. It's it's Megatron. Silver helmet, purple face, red eyes. It's a G2 style Megatron. Mine's got a tiny, tiny scuff right there on the helmet. You can barely even see it. And yeah, he comes with this vehicle. I guess Dragon Rider thing. It's got a Decepticon symbol, which again, that's what the Predacon stickers are for, to replace that. And this also can transform into another mode for Beast Wars Megatron there. You just take these legs, fold them down like this, move the tail like that. Take this blue head, move it up, and then you, before you move that dragon head in, you fold these wings back, and you plug in Titan Master like this. And then you fold the wings over, and fold the dragon head back, and it's a repaint of Fangry, I believe, yeah. So you got that. Pretty simple. Pretty cool. It's, again, you know, so he's got that dragon mode. He's got this, I guess, wolf head mode thing, which, you know, it's kind of evocative of a Transmetal 2 Megatron. In this mode, he's got, you know, his arms can move forward and back, and his hips are on the same system, so they have to move forward and back in the same thing. And that's pretty much, I mean, I guess his wings can flap, but you're also undoing stuff back here, but his wings can flap too. So yeah, not a whole lot, but it's kind of neat looking. But of course, final thing, or he also becomes Megatron's head, so he can't stay in there. And this can become a gun, which that's already been done. You bring this back down like that. You take these arms and just move them in like that. Fold the wings down, fold this head up, the blue head up into the body, and fold the dragon head up as well, and you've pretty much got his gun mode. That's also pretty basic. We'll put that off to the side for now because we got to refocus on this guy. Now, of course, just like every other Titan Master person, you can take the Titan Master and put him in this little turret if you want. Also put him inside the tank vehicle. I see that just came off real easily. You can put him in there. This just doesn't hold very well in this. I mean, it'll kind of sit in just because of this thing, but he doesn't like clip in on the bottom very well easily. I'm gonna pull this off. But yeah, you can do that as well. Now, of course, transform him into Jet, much like the Blitzwing I reviewed before. You gotta take this and move it up. Take the wings, extend them out. Untab the treads from the side. They're pegged in on the front, and there's a tab back here. Do that. And move these fins up like this. You're gonna turn it all over. Take these pieces on the side, move them out, and then rotate them around like this. And they'll tab in back here. And you have to make sure these fins are lined up properly. I'm gonna move everything. I think I did all the camera, but you gotta tab them from the top right here and rotate them around, and tab them up in here. You take this piece, retab it like that, and then fold this back. And there's this hole go over this peg, like so. Same on this side. Unplug it. Rotate it around, retab it in, make sure everything's lined up. Then fold this piece forward, tab it in, peg this back like this. I think for this, they more or less fixed that problem that the Hasbro releases of this mold had, which is stuff likes to come unpegged really easily. It's still kind of there, you can see it, but it's a little better than on my Blitzwing. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Of course, I have to say that it's undoing itself, so I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. Yeah, it was behaving better. Now that it's on camera, of course, it doesn't want to peg in. Figures. So I guess they didn't fix it. I thought they did. Because it was behaving, now it's not. Yeah, it's supposed to peg in. It can fold the fins down like that. And then take this front piece, there's the jet cockpit, fold it around. Take the turret, rotate it around, fold it up like this. And of course, open this up and extend the nose and close it back up. And you pretty much have the jet mode, if it will. There we go. There you have jet mode. And again, yeah, this is a gorgeous jet mode. I mean, this part right here still doesn't want to peg in super well, but that's the unfortunate thing about the mold. I thought they fixed it, but I guess they didn't. It just doesn't want us peg in. But yeah, again, because of the fact this is not, trying to be multiple colors, it kind of, the cohesion works much better than Blitzwing. Also, no stupid stickers. The only thing is this purple right here doesn't quite match all the purple around it, but it still looks really good. Again, just really nice purple and black color scheme with blue translucent bins and blue treads. Now the silver's popping out right here on the side of the jet mode. You got a little bit of gray. You can keep this cannon on top, plugged in back here. You can, of course, take this turret and put it back here. I don't know what it is on mine, but these legs don't totally tab together in this mode. But you can take this and plug it in right there. Holds in pretty well. That does hold the legs together, by the way. If you do that, it will hold the legs together much better. So you can have a big old cannon strapped to the underside of this jet if you want. You, of course, to take the Titan Master and plug them in here. I don't know what it is, but also this does work a little better on mine, this right here, than it does on Blitzwing, whereas I had trouble closing the cockpit around him. This tends to work a little better, I say, as it doesn't work. There we go. I just had the Titan Master in the wrong position. But yeah, it closes up and doesn't get caught in there like it does on Blitzwing. My Blitzwing, anyway. So yeah, the only thing, again, this cannon is super tenuous connection, so it's easy to accidentally just do that. But otherwise, it's a gorgeous purple. I love the color here, and just works really well as a jet again. I just love this mold, and it looks really nice in these colors, and I just love this jet mode, even with this ridiculous cannon strapped to it. So, from there, of course, you can take this Titan Master out. We're going to go ahead and fold him up for head mode. Because, well, we're going to robot mode next. And you want to take that and, of course, fold that nose cone back in. And I notice on mine, once the nose cone's folded in, it doesn't want to fully close. I think there might be some molding problem or something there. Something's not quite where it's supposed to be. But it doesn't affect anything, but it is something to note. Remove that gun. Or go ahead and remove this cannon just so it's out of the way. Then from there, you gotta take the turret, extend it out, fold this back around, fold this up like this. Move this up a little bit. Take this piece, move it up like, actually don't do that. Don't do that yet. I always forget that. Fold these fins up. And then take these pieces on the side where the wings are attached and rotate them around. And up here and peg them into place. Up here. Then you could take this chest piece and move it up because those tabs right here will go underneath the chest piece. Take the tail fins and move them up vertical. Split the legs. Open them up back here. Extend them out like this. Make sure to take that tab tabs into the knee. Fold the foot around. And close it up. Do it again on this side. And make sure to open that door all the way or else things get caught on it. Particularly the foot. Or caught worse. Close that up and there you go. The legs are fully extended. Then you take the arms, which are still a little high. There you go. Take the arms, fold them up, unpeg them, fold them up like this. So peg up here, fold these back down, rotate that at the shoulder so that becomes the upper arm. Rotate this forward so the silver part's showing, and then fold this back on the back. It'll peg in. Again on this side. Same thing, fold it up, fold this back down. Fold that around, fold this around, fold that up, like so. Make sure it's not getting caught on the wing. And then back here, because this is not Blitzwing, I like to actually take the wings and fold them up like this. Fold them up like that. That gets them out of the way. And of course, finally, take his head, plug it in. Which, notice, can be a little stubborn sometimes. And then you take these two guns, combine them together like this. This is a much more solid connection. Combine them together, so it's one big rifle, and peg it onto his side of his arm, because otherwise it's not Megatron. And, well, now you have a G2 Megatron. And he is, again, I really like this mold, and he looks really good like this. I just really love how this looks. Again, really nice purple, but now you got a little more gray to kind of break things up, a little bit of blue and black and silver. It just looks really good. Plus, you got the lighter purple for the hands and the face. It just looks really good, and also the feet. So this looks really good like this. I just really like it. I like how these hold together really well, so I'm glad for that. Of course, take his gun and give it to him to hold. So now he's got a triple-barreled gun thing as well as his fusion cannon. And he just looks really gorgeous. And again, this is where you put the Megatron rule sticker or the G2 Decepticon sticker. I'm still debating whether or not to put the G2 sticker over that. I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure if I want to do it, but it looked good. I just wish this sticker wasn't super reflective. But again, this is a really nice mold. I really liked it as Blitzwing, and it looks really good, like in these colors and everything. I just really love it a lot. Articulation wise, though, it's the same. His head can move left and right on a swivel because of how it plugs in. It's a little more limited if you actually use those, because now you have to rotate those with it, and it doesn't like to stay rotated, but that's kind of limited. So, and it looks kind of goofy, so I just like to leave those down. And these actually stay in, unlike my Blitzwing, which they don't. That just, yeah, but yeah, if you leave them down, it frees up articulation. So I just leave them down, it looks better. Shoulders, forward and back, outward it's an odd angle, it's an odd place, but it still works, forward and back. Bicep swivels, elbows, about 90 degrees forward. No waist because of how he transforms, unfortunately. Hips, forward and back, no problem. Outward, pretty far, 90 degrees far. He's got thigh swivels on mine really tight. And he's got 90 degree knees and no ankles. He also got this little joint right here if you want. Although that's weird looking and kind of breaks his arm, so I don't really use that. But again, just gorgeous at this mode. You can also, he can, hold this if you want him to. You can knock him down. You can hold the cannon if you want him to, but that's not really how you're supposed to do things. But you can do it. One cool thing, because this is G2 Megatron, what you can do is split this apart, then you can hold this gun, and then you could take this cannon, and there's peg holes right here, you could plug it right here, and now it's a little more like G2 Megatron with the shoulder cannon instead. So if you want that, you have options. So any which way he's got his cannon, you just hold the cannon. It's supposed to be mounted. But anyway, you could do that if you want. I think that looks pretty cool as well. But a lot of people are just gonna do that. It is a little loose on this one, so it can accidentally spin really easily, but it's not a huge deal. Just a little floor polish will fix that. Real quick, some comparisons. Here's the Blitzwing version of the mold. This is the Hasbro version, not the Takara version. You can see, a lot of similarities, but some molding differences. Flat, different molding differences, but a large chunk of it is shared. And because he's got to have, his, I guess, rival commander. You got the Laser Prime from the Chaos and Velocitron set, which is, G2. So, there you go. Fun fact, this Megatron is just a hair taller at head to head. This Megatron's slightly taller. So, for a lot of people, that's going to be perfect, but you can see they work really well together. So, if you have this guy, you get this one, and you got G2. A really nice G2 if you do that. So, yeah, they look pretty good together, I think. So, yeah, that's Megatron. He's a fantastic repaint of this mold, I think. I think he's just kind of more visually more interesting than the standard Megatron of this mold. He works... Blitzwing's really good, but this mold is already fantastic anyway, and just this, again, gorgeous purple and stuff, and the little black triangles and everything. It just looks fantastic. I love this. Was absolutely worth splurging on this Takara version here. I mean, there's not going to be a Hasbro version, and probably could have been. I think there was plans for one, but again, box sets were killed. But gorgeous mold. I'd highly recommend picking this thing up if you like this mold already. If you don't have this mold yet, this is a good one to get going on. It just looks gorgeous. Or if you're just, into G2 like I am, grew up with G2. I think it's amazing. It just looks great. The only thing on mine were let's see, this is loose sometimes in some modes. The head, Megatron's little arm there likes to pop off real easily, and these don't like to tab together in the vehicle modes. Oh, and the jet cockpit's a little finicky, and right here it's not fully plugged in right now, but that doesn't really affect anything. So again, it looks amazing. I recommend getting it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this G2 Megatron. Get him. He's good. He's worth the extra cost of importing. So yeah, that's it. I hope you found this informative or entertaining, and I shall see you next time with another video review.